Title: Spartan Courage Meets Hindu Mantras. Unshakable Self-Belief from Ancient Warriors. Chapter 1, A Shield of Speech, the Spartan Pact and the Whispered Vow. In the winter of 480 BCE, the Spartans gathered at the foot of Mount Taygetus for a speech that would forever bind their resolve. The famed Agoge master, Lysander, stood before a sea of young warriors, his voice echoing like a drumbeat. To stand together, we must first agree not to speak against one another. Each word we utter becomes a promise on which our lives hang. His pledge, simple yet electric, set the rhythm of Spartan comradeship, a covenant that no man would ever be tempted to betray his brothers on the battlefield. Across oceans and epics, the ancient Vedic sage, Maharishi Chanakya, taught a comparable discipline in his mantra of confidence, a short, rhythmic chant, Sarv Saha Sakhya. Translated as "May all beings be happy." This mantra steadied the minds of kings and commoners alike, reminding every listener that confidence is built not in isolation, but in a community of shared well-being. The lesson is clear. Courage is amplified when you bind yourself to a collective promise, and that promise can be fortified by a mantra that hums in your heart. When you commit to a shared mission, you shield yourself from doubt. At the same time, you internalize the mantra's rhythm, turning doubt into a silent note that fades through repetition. How to apply today? Start your morning by reciting a short mantra of confidence, perhaps "I am capable," or the Sanskrit Sarv Saha Sakhya. In team projects or group ventures, create an unspoken agreement that no one will betray others' confidence. Celebrate this pact by sharing cheers or a brief group affirmation at the start of each meeting. Conclusion: by blending Sparta's unbreakable vow with a Vedic mantra's calming cadence, you forge a double shield, one forged of trust, the other of mental focus. This combination turns ordinary courage into an unshakable fortress. Call to action. If you found this blend of ancient speech and mantra inspiring, hit like, share with your fellow warriors, and subscribe for more timeless wisdom. Reflective question: when you hear someone's words on a team, do they strengthen your commitment or open a crack in your resolve? Chapter 2, The Battle of the Mind, Athena's Lasso and the Gayatri Mantra. Legend tells that the Greek hero Bellerophon, riding the winged horse Pegasus, faced the monstrous chimera. With Apollo's guidance, he thrust a bronze spear into the beast, but the creature's fire scorched even the steel. The hero's true victory came from within. He remembered the words of Athena, "Fear is a flame that can be quenched by knowledge." Bellerophon's mind, trained to see beyond the blaze, turned the storm into a lullaby. Closer to home, the ancient Indian poet sage Vyasa composed the Gayatri Mantra, chanting Om Bur Bhuv a letter 1225 SW a letter 1225, which invites the universal light to illuminate the mind's darkness. When recited with devotion, the mantra turns fear into flame-less fire, sharpening focus and fortifying will. The insight: your greatest adversary is not the external enemy, but the blaze of fear that erupts in your mind. When you align the inner voice with a mantra, that blaze dims, empowering you to face any challenge. How to apply today? During stressful moments, a job interview, a presentation, or a tough conversation, pause for a 30-second breath. Inhale and softly chant Om Bur or I am courageous. Exhale a gentle sigh. Record a mental safety net, a mantra you call in the moment of fear. Practice it until it becomes automatic. Conclusion: harness Athena's lasso of wisdom and the Gayatri's radiant light to conquer the internal fires that deter you. The ancient call to mind control is a timeless tool for modern anxiety. Call to action. Enjoy the battle of mind and mantra. Like this video, share with your co-warriors, and subscribe for more practical ancient wisdom. Reflective question: the next time fear greets you, what will you say aloud to soothe your inner fire? Chapter 3, Warrior's Wisdom, the Spartan Drum and Krishna's Gita Mantra. The drums of the Spartan phalanx beat in unison, marking the rhythm of their march. Every rhythm had meaning, a cadence of steps, a code of discipline. The drum's relentless beat, a metronome for the heart, was as vital as any weapon. In the epics of the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna whispers the mantra Karmanai Vadhikarest to Arjuna, meaning you are entitled to action, but not to its fruits. By centering his mind on duty rather than outcome, Arjuna learns to move steady, just as a drummer keeps tempo through every beat. The lesson is simple. Rhythm steadies warriors. Whether drumming in a battlefield or chanting a mantra, the steady pulse anchors focus, ensuring calm action when the world spins. How to apply today. Set a quick timer for a 5-minute warrior pause each day. While your timer ticks, repeat the mantra, I act, I move, I breathe. Let the rhythm guide your steps through the day. Conclusion. Combining the Spartan drum's certainty with Krishna's mantra of detached action creates a rhythm that keeps the spirit unshaken, even when stakes are high. Call to action. If resonating with the rhythm of ancient warriors has uplifted you, hit like, share, and subscribe for more powerful wisdom. Reflective question. During a hectic day, how can you use a steady rhythm or mantra to keep your mind intact? Chapter 4, The Spartan Healer. Hygiea's healing hymn and the Hindu chant of Aum Shanti. In the heat of war, Spartans tended their wounded with care. The physician Ariston once sang a quiet hymn to Hygeia, the goddess of health. The wounds of the body heal faster when the heart sings. His song, a simple melody, steadied the wounded, turning a battlefield into a sanctuary of hope. In India, the chant Aum Shanti is sung as the conclusion of many rituals. Aum summons the cosmic vibration, while Shanti brings tranquility to mind, body, and spirit. When wounded, the chant invites healing. When frazzled, it encourages tranquility. The insight: healing is not only physical, it starts in the soul. When you combine gratitude and a calming chant, you activate a natural healing process that transcends medicine. How to apply today. Whenever you suffer a setback, miss target, disappointment, pause and gently chime Aum Shanti. Use this chant before sleep or after stressful work, allowing your senses to unwind. Conclusion. The Spartan healer's hymn and the Hindu chant Aum Shanti illustrate that a warrior's truest weapon is inner calm, an antidote for injury and injury for calm. Call to action. If you felt the healing vibrations resonate in you, hit like, share, and subscribe to keep the healing flow. Reflective question. What simple sound or chant could you add to your routine that would soothe both your body and mind after a chaotic day? Chapter 5, The Final Rally, Spartan Unity and the Om Namo Bhagavate Mantra. On the plains of Thermopylae, the Spartans' final rally was not just a martial tactic, but a statement of unity. They raised their shields as one, breathing the same rhythm, we share this destiny. Their collective courage was a living mantra, echoing the words of the ancient Vedic sage, Om Namo Bhagavate, meaning I bow to the divine within. Both traditions celebrated that unity between body and spirit, crew and cause, was the ultimate source of resilience. The modern implication: when you stand surrounded by allies, align your inner chant with shared intent. The combination of collective vocalization and personal mantra magnifies morale and transforms panic into purpose. How to apply today. In a community or team, pause for a 20-second group chant. Each person says silently, I am one with my teammates. Practice that chant with a personal mantra in the background, something like, I am resilient, I am present. Conclusion. The final rally of the Spartans shows that the strongest courage is drawn from bonds. Pairing that bond with a personal mantra, even in the smallest group, will keep confidence unbroken. Call to action. If hearing the power of unity and mantra uplifted you, like, share this video, and subscribe for more journeys through ancient courage. Reflective question. In your everyday relationships, what one shared phrase could unify your group and amplify confidence? Philosophy Spotlight, Stoicism, the Spartan Hindu Connection. Stoicism, as taught by Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, is the ancient Greek philosophy of mastering the present moment, accepting what one cannot change, and pursuing virtue. It resonates deeply with Spartan courage, a warrior who does not fear the unknown, only confronts it with disciplined resolve. Marcus Aurelius, the emperor philosopher, famously urged himself to take the thing that comes with the day, not the thing that one hopes for. This attitude mirrors the Spartan creed that your focus is on action, not on the outcome. We die once, and we're the same after that. This phrase reminds us that resilience is found in the process, not the result. Lessons for modern success. 1. Control what you can, detach from what you cannot. In a rapidly changing workplace, you can control your effort, attitude, and learning. By releasing attachment to outcomes, grades, promotions, or applause, you stay composed and consistent, just as a Spartan marches whether or not the battle ends in victory. 2. Live with dignity and purpose. Seneca's counsel to live as if you were to die today inspires present-moment living. When you align your actions with a higher purpose, whether that is family, service, or personal growth, you cultivate an unshakable sense of direction that echoes the devotion to mantras like Om Namah Shivaya. 3. Reflect and learn. Epictetus taught that the key is to find out what you control, then work on it. A daily reflection, just 5 minutes, on actions, thoughts, and emotions turns feedback into growth, allowing you to channel the warrior spirit effectively. Connecting Stoicism to the Spartan Hindu theme. Both philosophies emphasize discipline and inner strength over external glory. The Spartan's shield was its unity and resolve. The Stoic's shield was its mind. The Hindu mantra provides a rhythmic repetition that grounds that mental shield, turning thought into vibration and vibration into action. Together, they form a triad: discipline of the heart, rhythm of the mind, and purpose of the spirit. By embracing Stoic acceptance of today, the Spartan's courageous posture, and the mantra's quiet power, you create an unshakable self-belief that stands firm in any storm. Final reflection. Feel the ancient words pulse in the present. Let each step, each breath, and each chant echo the battle cries of Spartans and the rhythmic hymns of Hindu sages. Stand firm, speak softly, and march. Your unshakable confidence is already within. If this journey sparked courage within you, like, share, and subscribe for more timeless wisdom. Thank you for walking the path with us.